Summer had come to the island of Sodor. It was a busy time for the little engines. Coaches were packed with passengers, so much so that the Fat Controller had to schedule more trains. Peter Sam loved this time of the year, but some of the other engines didn't. "Why is our busiest time of the year always the hottest?" Sir Handel complained one morning. "No sooner we come in with a train of passengers, we have to go out with another. I swear my wheels will melt to the rails in this heat." "Like Scarlo, he says," Peter Sam chuckled. "Passengers are our coal and water. Speaking of passengers, I mustn't keep mine waiting." Peter Sam puffed cheerfully up the valley. "What a lovely day! What a lovely day!" the coaches chanted behind him. Up ahead, Peter Sam noticed a group of boys setting up tents in the picnic area. "They are the local scouts," explained the driver. "They've come for their annual camp. It's a sort of holiday for them. Their leader has seen the Fat Controller, and he has agreed that the boys can work on the railway for us." "Sounds like a funny sort of holiday to me," said Peter Sam doubtfully. "Lots of people do it," continued the driver. "You know that place near the top station where the ditches are bad and we have to be careful when it's wet? The scouts are going to put that right for us." The boys would wave to Peter Sam every time he passed by, but as the days wore on, the weather grew hotter and the boys' waves became wearier. One afternoon, Peter Sam was toiling up a hill with his train. "I'm looking forward to a rest at the next station," he said to himself. Up ahead, Peter Sam could see a person standing in the middle of the line, waving them down. "That's the scout leader," remarked the driver. "I wonder if something is wrong." Peter Sam drew gently to a stop. The scout leader walked to the cab. "Is anything wrong?" asked the driver. "Not yet, but I'm afraid there might be if the boys don't have a drink," replied the scout leader. "Could you please drop off some pop or something when you next pass, please?" "No problem," smiled the driver. "I'll see the refreshment lady when we reach the next station." And with that, Peter Sam puffed away. When they arrived, Peter Sam's driver spoke to the refreshment lady. "I haven't much myself," she said, "but the boys are welcome to what there is." So the drinks were loaded into Peter Sam's cab, and he hurried back to the scouts as fast as his wheels and his driver allowed him. When Peter Sam arrived, the scouts cheered loudly. "It certainly is thirsty work out here," said the scout leader. "Thank you." "It's nothing," smiled Peter Sam. "You're helping us, so it's only fair we should help you too."